Hi, this is Josh, pharmacist with pharmacisttips.com, here to show you how to use the One Touch Delica Plus Lancet device that, of course, is used to poke your finger to obtain a drop of blood for glucose testing. The One Touch Delica Plus uses, of course, the One Touch Delica Plus Lancets, available in the fine 30 gauge, and I believe there is an ultrafine 33 gauge as well. It does come. The Lancet device is in this box. It comes with the device itself, the instructions, which you of course want to refer to and read fully. And then it comes with 10, I believe like 10 Lancets. And then you can get refill Lancets for the device. Pretty simple to use. A few things. The top is just you gently twist that off. The mechanism to charge the spring, because the spring is what propels the Lancet forward to poke your finger, is right there, and that button is used to lance your finger if the spring is charged. The same button that you use to charge the spring, if you push it forward, you can see that is the mechanism to help remove the Lancet after it's been used. Also on the bottom is depth setting. So 1 would be where it barely goes in, that would be for thin or delicate skin, and then tougher skin you can go all the way up to I believe it goes all the way up to 7, and so you can adjust that. Typically I start around 3 on one of these, see if that helps me obtain the proper amount of blood, and then go on from there. So to get started with this, of course it's going to be like this. You want to twist the cap to remove it. Take a Lancet out of the box. I have one right here. Push it in there to fully seat it. And then you want to twist the top. That will expose the Lancet. Right there is that Lancet is just that tiny needle that's going to poke your finger. You want to keep the top. That's going to help us when we dispose of the Lancet. Replace the cap. So put it on slightly askew or push. You can either push it on or put it on and turn it straight. And again, we want to pull back on the button here to charge the spring. You can hear it click, and that charges the spring. And when you push that button, it propels the Lancet forward. So of course you want to wash your hands with warm soapy water and thoroughly dry them. You want to have your machine ready to go, ready to test your blood sugar. The Lancets are one-time use, so you want to put in a new Lancet each time. After your hands are washed and thoroughly dried, make sure that the spring is loaded. You put it on the finger you want to have draw the blood from, and push the green button, and there you go. That there's a small drop of blood there. That was not deep enough for me. My skin is a little thick, so it may be like a 4 or 5. I'm going to reuse this Lancet. Typically you would not reuse it. The Lancet can get a little dull each time you use it. There we go. So that would be enough blood. You can gently squeeze into the finger. That would be enough blood to complete a blood glucose test. So for me on this machine, I'd probably be more of a 4 than a 3. And again, now that we've used that Lancet and we've done our reading, we want to take that Lancet and we can stab the end of the Lancet right into the top of that cap. That just would prevent anyone else from accidentally getting poked by the Lancet that we used. And again, we can push that slider forward, and that helps get the Lancet out of there, and that's ready to be disposed of properly, and we can replace the lid, and there we go. So again, new Lancet each time. Each time you use it, it can get a little dull, and reusing can increase the risk of infection. So you go ahead, you put your Lancet in, remove the protective cap, put that, you can either push that on or put it on slightly askew and then turn it straight. So either way, charge the spring by pulling back on this portion, put it in place, push the button. Once that's done, jab the Lancet into the top just to prevent anyone from accidentally getting poked by that. And push forward on the slider, and that will help eject the Lancet. All right, so any questions, go ahead and ask in the comments below. I will do my best to answer them for you. please like and subscribe.